Well, credit where credit's due. This movie treats its dinosaurs a whole lot better than all of the Jurassic World movies. Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan Cam, here with my brief thoughts on 65. This was directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods, the writing team behind the first Quiet Place film. And the movie stars Adam Driver. It tells the story of a pilot, played by Driver, who is taking some passengers to a planet across the galaxy. However, after his ship is caught in a meteor shower, he is forced to crash land on a mysterious planet, which just so happens to be Earth, 65 million years ago. And you all know what that means.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
And so it is up to Driver and a little girl who he finds, as they are the only survivors, to get to the escape vessel and get off the planet before, well, the planet is destroyed by an asteroid. If any of you know anything about me, you will know I love me some sci-fi. But the marketing for this movie was not great. Revealing that this was Earth 65 million years ago, I do not think that was the right call at all. I mean, I'm not involved in marketing that much, so maybe their school thought is different than mine. But I would have made that just the big twist. Just have 65 being like, oh, that's the number of passengers that Driver's character has to take from point A to point B. But then you realize at a certain point, oh, this is 65 million years ago in our time. Thought that would have been a bit more impactful, but no, it's out there for the entire world to see, and the movie suffers as a result. I love sci-fi. I like Adam Driver as an actor. There are ingredients in here that should be fun. This is easily the most boring movie that I have seen of the whole year. The one thing that I can give credit for is the effects, specifically on the dinosaurs. Like I said, I was joking slightly with my whole comment about this movie treating its dinosaurs better than Jurassic World. But there's a kernel of truth involved in that joke because the dinosaurs here are actually treated like a legitimate threat, especially the velociraptors, because they are, of course, the best dinosaur. You heard me right. And really, everything involving the dinosaurs in this movie, I thought were pretty well done on the whole. Adam Driver is fine. You could have given this role to anyone similar to him, and it would have fit just as well. There's the relationship between him and the little girl, and of course, it's a bit of a liar reveal thing, which, I mean, as tired of a cliche as that is, it's done incredibly lazily to the point where I was just sitting there thinking to myself,
We do not care.
my two big problems with this movie are, number one, the pacing. This movie is 1 hour and 33 minutes long. It feels like twice that long. Typically, with a movie like this, you should have enough plot to be like, okay, this is who this guy is, this is why he is doing the thing that he is doing, how he ends up in the situation, and how he gets himself out of it. But no, we have to have very unnecessary things, like the fact that he has a daughter who is sick and dies in the movie, because the hero having a sick child is not a bug, it is a feature. The aforementioned liar revealed, which see my clip from earlier. And there are several sequences that just feel like they were padding for time, and it really shows. I just did a bit of a brief Google search to find that from where the two land, where they crash land, to where the vessel is to get them off the planet, it is 15 kilometers. That is just about 10 of our miles. So, like, it's a walk, but it's not a bad walk. And they stretch this thing out for all it is worth. I feel like the movie was sub 90 minutes, and they just had to add things just to get it to even 90 minutes. The movie struggled to get there. And then problem number two, just the lack of creativity. I think there are literally, you could write entire manuscripts on every sci-fi cliche that is pulled from this. Like I said, Liar Revealed, that's the biggest one. They're one of the biggest ones that I've found. But this movie literally pulls from stuff like Jurassic Park, the original Planet of the Apes. And I picked up on this. This plot is essentially about the survivors of a crash going from point A to point B to find and get off the planet in the lone escape vessel. That's the plot to After Earth. Congratulations, movie. You just based your story off of one of the worst sci-fi movies of all time.
This is crap.
Now, as I've said on other places and platforms, I'm not a stickler about originality. Sometimes originality, like original films, are just not great. There are some that are fantastic, but then there are others that are just not great. I care about quality and not where something comes from. If it's more adaptations than not on my top 10 of the year list, that's fine by me. As long as the quality is high, I don't care. But this just feels like they had an idea, but they had no substance, so they had to pull from things that actually worked, and it just watered everything down. This movie is incredibly forgettable. It's not a horrid, it's not bad. There's actually some stuff where I'm like, okay, that clearly had a lot of effort put forth into it. So credit where credit's due there, but this was a very tough watch. This was a big old chore, easily the worst movie I've seen of the year so far. But what did you all think of 65 if you did in fact see it? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to read what you have to say. And if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.